Apple has built into the iPhone the ability for emergency contact as well as medical ID information. Unfortunately, it's a little tricky for people to know how to get to it if they don't use an iPhone. There's different ways you can set this up. And as well, you can add emergency contact information to this area of the iPhone. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you how to set it up to get to it and how to manage your medical contacts. Now, it's the easiest way to do this is click on the settings button. Once you're in the settings button, scroll down to Emergency SOS. In Emergency SOS, I recommend you set up both options for enabling Emergency SOS. That could be the first one is call with hold and release. This is hold the side button on the right and either one of the volume buttons on the left. If you hold those and let go of them, it's going to fire off or open up the Emergency SOS feature. The second way is call with 5 button presses. This is pressing the side button on the right side of the screen. Press it 5 times, pretty consistently, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, that will open up the emergency SOS screen. If you fear the person is in a dangerous space, you might want to enable call quietly. If that's not an issue that you think this person has, then just leave that off. And the other option is call after severe crash. This is in the event the person falls or they're in a car crash. You might want to enable that. iPhone's pretty good about detecting if it's just you banging around your phone or whatever. So you might want to turn that on. So yeah, I recommend turn on 3 of them. Call with hold and release, call with 5 buttons, call after severe crash. The last piece on the emergency SOS is the emergency contacts. If you enable emergency SOS, and you say contact emergency services, it's going to call the local number. In the US, it's typically going to be 911. Ideally, you want to make sure that your location service is enabled because when it calls 911, it will also send a text message to your emergency contacts and alert them that you have an issue, and it will also show them your location. I recommend you put, for yourself as well as for senior citizens, you put emergency contacts under emergency SOS. You manage the emergency contacts in the health app. Let me click on that and show it to you. Now in the medical ID section of the health app, these are down here are my emergency contacts. And I can edit this list. I can add to the list by hitting the edit button on this screen. But again, I recommend you have these emergency contacts in the health app so that this information is accessible in the emergency SOS screen when you or your senior enables emergency SOS. I'm Teddy. My goal is to help you overcome the risks and the fears of using technology. I hope this information is helpful for you and for your senior citizen that you're helping.